Watching my little girls grow up and become independent individuals makes me reflect back when I was growing up. I hate when I get these great bursts of inspirations while I'm doing something, and then when I sit down to actually put pen to paper or to do a vlog like this, my mind rests and then I move on. But today, while I was getting ready to go, I had to rush to my computer, type this out, and then I wanted to speak this out to you guys because maybe you won't have the opportunity to read it. I didn't want to miss another opportunity to get out all of my thoughts. And then in the middle of cleaning, washing clothes, dusting, removing last night's newly built spider webs, I thought, is this what I grew up to be? Don't get me wrong. I had thought I would grow up and make my bed up and clean up my house and all those sorts of things, but I didn't think that would be the only goals that I had for the day. And in some ways, completing my task for the day, it is kind of rewarding and it is kind of fulfilling, but it's also not so rewarding and often not fulfilling. Now, when I was a little girl, I wanted to be a dancer, realizing that I may or may not be able to make money being a dancer and not like a stripper, but like a dancer. I began to explore what else I could do. Now, I had tons of public speaking experience because I am a pastor's kid and I spent years and years giving speeches and things that I had to learn as a child. Now, when I got a little bit older, like this was like a couple of weeks ago, my mom said, you didn't have to do those speeches if you didn't want to. It's funny now, but thanks for telling me in my 40s. Albeit, those moments prepared me for today. By the time I was in my last year of high school, I knew that I wanted to be a journalist. Unsure of which kind, I did major in print journalism and then changed to broadcast journalism my sophomore year. Now, once I changed my major, my goals changed. I wanted to learn all the aspects of television. I could see myself beyond my hometown and then beyond that. I had my eyes on bigger things, and then something happened. And it made me change gears, and I had to look at what I could incorporate into my life so that I could fulfill my goals as a journalist and still maintain my obligations at home. And moms, we all know this, but I should have really thought about it a little bit harder. So here we are. I'm a stay-at-home mom trying to still fulfill my need for success. Did you know that being a stay-at-home mom is kind of a lonely place? It really is. A few days ago, I had decided that maybe I should focus on just being there for my family and hang up all the other aspirations that I had. I slid out of bed and tried to do my normal, and then it was Motivational Friday. And I talked to you guys about this last week. But this one was, do you want to be? And you fill in the blank. Do you want to be whatever? It could be a lot of things to a lot of people. But for me, it was where I was at that time. So the story goes where Jesus was walking, performing miracles. He came upon the blind man. And he said, do you want to be made whole? And the man was like, yes. And immediately the guy was made whole. Now let's put a little pep in my step, because immediately after Jesus spoke to this man, he was made whole. But the man had to put a little action to see for himself. So he had to take up his bed and walk. Some of us, me included, are just like this man. We allow circumstances and situations to disappoint, to blind, and to paralyze us from reaching our goals. Allowing situations and circumstances to become a crutch that we keep as a stabilizer to hinder us from our potential. We have all been there watching others reach goals, and it seems like others are reaching goals before us and we stand back because we don't believe in ourselves. We make up excuses that things don't go our way. We talk about being lonely and sad, and those are excuses. Those are crutches. Those are things that are paralyzing us. And we all have the opportunity to be made whole. I have to let go of things that have, or circumstances that have potentially tried to paralyze me, because I got a bigger life to live. And I'm determined to reach my goal. Use this as your reminder to take up your bed and walk. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video, and please go check out my blogs at basicallytisha.org. And if you hadn't already subscribed, I would love to have you to be a part of my community. I share my real life, homeschooling, and being a Black stay-at-home mom. See you guys Saturday.